Hey guys, it's Mandals, bringing you my Wants to Battle tag video created by the marvelous bird keeper Toby, and I was tagged by the awesome Speqtor. If you haven't heard of those guys, check them out. Awesome YouTubers. So basically how this tag works is the people who are tagged are given a list of questions that they're supposed to answer in a video. So here I am, in a video, and I'm gonna answer these questions. The first question being, how did you get that mascot? 1 second. Jake, how did you become my channel mascot? The world wants to know. No, but in all seriousness, I don't really have a mascot. You could consider my mascot Eevee, since Eevee is my favorite Pokemon, but I've never really displayed my favorite Pokemon or mascot on my banner, on my profile pic. A lot of people know that my favorite Pokemon is Eevee, so if we want to make that my mascot, so be it. I am 100% okay with that. But, you know, it's hard to say, because I don't really have one. I guess Eevee. Question number 2, respond to your most popular comments. This ought to be good. The first one being, wow, what an idiot. You mean to tell me you looked at a Pokemon that was literally a sword and went, yep, that thing is gonna be useless. The fuck? Yeah, I mean, I did. That does kind of sound weird now that you mention it like that, but I do explain in the video why I thought that. It isn't a logical explanation, but it was my explanation as to why I thought that. Like I said, it was a heavily opinionated video, and I didn't expect anyone to agree with me. I saw the sword Pokemon, I was like, that thing's never gonna evolve, it's gonna be one of those basic Pokemon that stay that form forever, and it's gonna be mediocre at best. That was my thought process, to be honest. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. It is a sword. Kind of a force to be reckoned with now. Okay, fair enough. This is quoting me. People don't remember Kecleon, unquote. Try recruiting him in the first 2 mystery dungeons. You will remember him forever. Good point. You know, I hadn't really thought about Kecleon in that sense when I was making that video. I was kind of going from the mainstream titles when I was making that, if that makes sense. That was my thought process, was I was going to focus on the main Pokemon games. It hadn't even occurred to me that Kecleon would whoop your ass in Mystery Dungeon had you stolen from his shop. Yes, he is indeed memorable in that sense. And yeah, I would change that video. I would go back and change that and add that little detail. If I could. That is a good point. It's a very good point. Does Lysandre not count for trying to wipe out most of humanity and every Pokemon? No. You know, funny story, that video that he commented on was scripted before X and Y came out, so I had no idea who Lysandre was. So that being said, you might think that I would go back and add Lysandre to the list. But no, I honestly don't think Lysandre is a good villain. He's very teen angsty, in my opinion. He's predictable in the X and Y games, and it's just not appealing to me. He's not a likable villain in my eyes. You may disagree, and that's fine. But just all logic is telling me not to like him as a villain. And I'm gonna stay with that opinion. You can try to convince me otherwise. Give me a good reason as to why he is the best villain, and I will agree or disagree with you, maybe. We'll see. Comment down below. Question number 3, what was your best Pokemon moment of 2015? I can't really think of a moment that came directly from playing a Pokemon game, but it's Pokemon related. I've met a lot of cool YouTubers in the year of 2015, and that has been done through Pokemon. I would consider that a Pokemon moment. Yeah, I've met a ton of awesome people in 2015. There hasn't been a lot going on game-wise for 2015 for Pokemon, but Pokemon has allowed me to interact with some of the greatest people I've ever met, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Eternally? Is that the right word? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm very grateful for that. Question 4, what do you think the next mainstream Pokemon game will be, and why? Okay. I can hope that it'll be a Pokemon XD sequel. That's not gonna happen. If that even counts as mainstream, I don't think it does. I think that's more of a spin-off title. But you know, I've been given a little glimmer of hope upon the reveal of Shadow Mewtwo in Pokken Tournament. Shadow Pokemon in XD. That gets me a little bit excited. But yeah, that's what I hope would happen, is a XD sequel, but I don't think it will. What I honestly think will happen is every signal is pointing towards Pokemon Z, and I think that's gonna happen. I think most people would agree with me, what with the Zygarde leaks and so on. I'm pretty sure Pokemon Z is right around the corner, or an announcement is right around the corner, I'm sure. Question 5, what can your viewers expect in 2016? What up, dog? Yeah. I will be uploading a lot more. I'm taking a semester off of school so I can focus on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you will be grateful for that. I'm sure my parents won't be grateful for that. But a lot of Pokemon videos, a lot of streaming, if you're into that. I'll be streaming on Twitch. I'll also be branching out a little bit. That's right. I'm not only going to make Pokemon videos. I know, it's crazy. But I'll be touching on other game series such as Legend of Zelda, Monster Hunter, StarCraft, just to name a few. There will be tons more, but Pokemon content will still be aplenty. It will be the majority of what my channel is, regardless. But just letting you know, I'm branching out a little bit. And you guys might like that, some might not, but you know, it's what you can expect. So, there you go. Question 6, what advice would you give someone starting out on YouTube? The first and utmost priority that you should have is you're making videos about something you want to make videos about. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a drag. You're not gonna wanna make videos. You're not gonna get anywhere. Your viewers will know if you don't wanna make these videos. And, you know, I would say that you wanna talk about relevant topics, but at the same time, doing something that you love. You don't wanna be, as much as I hate to say it, if you're talking about a topic that someone has gone over a million times, or if it's just something really old that no one is talking about anymore, you're probably not going to get views. And I hate to say that, but it's true here on YouTube. There is a business side to it. But what I try to do is stay relevant, do what you love, do what hasn't been done before, do something unique, because people aren't going to want to watch something that has been done a million times. And that's probably the best advice I can offer, personally. Question 7, what has your favorite Pokemon video of 2015 been? This is easy. There's an animation floating around right now called Pokemon Golder. It's a 3-part flash animation, and it is hilarious. He goes through the whole game of Gold, through the Johto region and Kanto, in hilarious flash animation misadventures. I recommend you watch it. Click here. I think there's some adult themes in it, so oh, hello Skype. Nope, go away. I think there's some adult themes in it, so if you're not into that, don't click it, but it's hilarious. So if you don't mind a swear word here and there, click it. It's awesome. Question 8, recommend a tuber with less subscribers that your audience will love. Jake! You know, a channel that I feel like is really underrated, that I think my viewers would like, he does a little bit of different stuff than what I do, but he's still a Pokemon guy, is Daniel in So Many Words. He makes some hilarious vlog videos, and he's just got such a great personality, and he's very underrated, I feel. You should check him out. I think you guys would like him a lot. Hilarious dude, great guy, super nice guy, but yeah. Link right here. And speaking of underrated, I highly recommend you guys check out a cloud called Klaus. He makes Pokemon related remixes, and they're amazing, like hands down. You guys will love this stuff. And he's underrated. He is. Like, he should have tons more subscribers, in my opinion. Check him out. Link right here. And lastly, if you're more into sarcastic humor and you don't really want to take things seriously, I highly recommend you check out GamingWithCharacter. Hilarious guy. He does game reviews, but don't take them too seriously, as they are joke reviews, but they're great. Like, the guy's got an awesome personality, and I love every single one of his videos. I probably laugh out loud, which I don't normally do every time I watch his videos. You should click the link to watch them. And that's all the questions. I hope I answered them thoroughly. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the part where I'm supposed to tag 3 other people to do the video, but I don't think I'm going to do that just because the deadline is Christmas, I think, or New Year's. Either way, anyone I tag, I don't think will have time to finish it, considering they're probably going to be busy during the holidays. So, actually, you know what? I tagged Jake the dog. Do the tag video. He'll do it. I know he will. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. All that good stuff. The channels that I talked about are in the description below. And also, don't freak out. I am still working on the top 10 Overpowered Pokemon of Gen 2 video. That will be out in the next couple of days. I just wanted to get this out before the deadline. So, I'm just saying I hope people aren't excuse me, going to murder me for making this small vlog video. It's coming out, I promise. And I'll see you guys then. Peace. How did you become my mascot, Jake? Jake.